ministry. This we declare.
We declare that you are healthy, wise, strong, that the joy of the Lord is your strength, that God is renewing you in your spirit daily, that He's renewing your youth and your strength like that of eagles, that you will run and not be weary, you will walk and never faint.
When we declare that the churches of Brooklyn, of New York, of our nation are strong and prevailing in the Lord. We declare that their leaders walk in integrity and in wisdom. We declare that Brooklyn will once again be known as a city of churches, that you will build your church and the gates of hell will not prevail against it.
I declare that the harvest is here. New life is springing forth in New York City. And I declare that revival is now. Salvation has come to the Barclay Center. I declare that tonight lives will be transformed and changed by the power of Jesus Christ.
And we declare that you are a people of vision, of purpose, and of destiny. You are destined for greatness. You are so important to God because He created you to live a life of significance and influence in your family, in your church, and in your local community. And we declare that every promise that God has etched upon your heart will be fulfilled.
We declare that you are blessed and highly favored. We declare that you are a child of the Most High God, that you are the light that shines in the darkness of this world, that you are the salt of the earth, that you are the apple of His eye, that you are the victor and not the victim, that He will withhold no good thing from you because you walk uprightly before Him and you are pleasing in His sight.
The scriptures tell us when spiritual leaders come together in unity, that they release the commanded blessing of God. Receive the blessing. From this day forward, everything that you touch and that touches you will be blessed. Look ahead. The days of heaven are greater than the days you leave the house. You just
inspire somebody, but I never dreamed I would be doing this. I mentioned earlier that I worked 17 years behind the scenes at the church my parents started. They founded Lakewood Church in 1959 with 90 people. Continued to grow. My parents stayed there faithfully for many years. For 12 years, the church was still less than 200 people, but I saw my dad up there preaching every Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday night, like he's preaching to thousands, but he stayed faithful. And I got through with college, or I finished that I didn't go to all of college, but I finished my first year of college, and I felt like I was supposed to. I guess forget it. Anyway, I could have said that more eloquently. But okay, I dropped out. Anyway. But you know, my brother's a doctor. He went like 17 years. I said, okay, Paul, you got the brains, but I got the looks. But anyway. Okay, I forgot what I was talking about. But anyway. So, I went to college for a year, and then I felt like I was supposed to come back and start a television outreach. I talked to my dad, mom, they were so forth. They said, just, Joel, follow what's in your heart. So I came back there and I started the television outreach, and, I worked year after year. Many times during those 17 years, my father tried to get me up to ministry. He said, Joel, you'd be a good pastor. Why don't you help me, come up here and pastor the church? But I never had any desire to do it. Plus, I didn't think this was in me. We'd go to India a couple times a year, and I'd take the camera and bring back a report. At least once a year on that long flight over, my father would give me that same talk. Joel, I know you got it in you. You'd be a great pastor. Why don't you help me? I just didn't have any desire. I told him, Daddy, I'm not a preacher. You preach, and I'll make you look good, but I don't want to get up there in front of people. So, I'd heard that so many times. Well, 77 years old. My dad was on, he had to go on dialysis, and he's still in good health. He'd only been on dialysis a couple months, but one Monday he was over at my sister Lisa's house eating dinner. My mom was there too, and I was at my house eating dinner. And my dad said to Lisa and my mom, I'm going to call Joel and see if he'll preach for me this Sunday. My mother laughed. She said, John, you've been asking him his whole life. You were just wasting your time. He's not going to preach for you.